What is up, guys? Another Monday, another pod. Today's going to be a very special one, guys. Welcome to the Alpha Dynasty Project. I'm your boy Mario, along with the one and only El Perdido.
El Dorado.
And today we have two special guests co-hosting. Fuck that. We're like, you guys aren't guests. You guys are co-hosts up in this joint. We got Mr.
Joe Pico. That's right. In the house. Happy Father's Day to all you putos and the daddies out there that are paying their bills.
Yes, and to all the single women. And then we have the other homie up in the house.
That's right. Nice to see you guys.
Hell yeah, Papa.
Thank you guys.
Welcome.
Thank you guys for the invite.
Tell us your name, brother. Tell us your name.
My name is Adrián Aguilar, hijo de un Pepe, but not the one you guys are thinking about.
el otro hijo perdido, no mames.
El otro hijo perdido.
Ya lo reclamó.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Otro Pepe Aguilar, pero no el cantante.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
y otro perdido.
Otros pinches Aguilares everywhere. Hey, Pepe, ponte las pilas, güey.
Pinche bola de Pepes.
También lo va a reclamar.
We're gonna be Aguilares too and shit?
Sí,
Take
sí.
on the Dynasty? Órale.
Es Father's Day, ¿no?
I know, yeah.
Está otro regalito.
No, but seriously, no, happy Father's Day to all the great fathers out there. The fathers that are with us, the fathers that are not with us. They're out there having much love to you all. To all the ones that aren't all that great fathers, well, that's your business and your problem to deal with. But definitely, happy Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to all the single women who have raised their children on their own.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Gotta give it up to those women, man.
We're going to make a holiday called Bad Bitches.
Yeah.
Bad Bitches. You know, I got a lot of friends out there that have plenty of kids. Not one. Plenty of kids.
Yeah.
And raise all of them
Yeah.
without father's assistance or help or tenants.
At all, bro.
And you
Not
know
even
what?
child support.
Yeah.
Not even the child support.
Yeah, no, bro.
And
Está pesado.
I say bad bitches because they're successful.
You know what? It's very true, bro. Like there's a lot of women out there that definitely could carry that weight on their own. I'm still a believer that every child still needs the father figure, needs the man figure in their life. Even though these women are amazing and these women are crazy as a motherfucker, some are. They still need that male figure in their life, bro. You know what I mean? Because as much as these women want to raise them, you know, in a certain way, a lot of times, you know, they're not. They do an amazing job raising them or providing for them and everything. It's just that male figure that needs to be there. Yeah, you know how you have to teach your kid have to teach your kid how to fight, how to protect themselves, like all this stuff that many of times they just don't teach them. You know what I mean?
And I mean, they do a great job raising them and everything, but they can't teach them how to
Stand up and hold their dick
that.
to take a piss.
There you go. How to protect the woman.
You know what, bro? It's crazy because I heard a story once about it was a woman that was raising a child, and I mean she just taught him how to use the restroom like she would. So then that youngster will literally go and sit in the fucking toilet.
On the urinal or what?
No, take a toilet and take a piss. I'm like, I mean, to each his own. He probably didn't know better or whatever, but this is the kind of shit that gets you, that gets you bullied on when you're up in school, that gets you picked on when you're in school. Right. So that's the reason why I think, you know, to an extent, you do need the male figure to be able to provide that masculinity, to be able to tell them, you know what, no, wait, póngase las pilas, perro. You know what I mean?
You sure? You don't think they could do it with YouTube now?
Shit.
Do it yourself.
ChatGPT.
Well, you know what? No, let me retract a little bit. Let me retract a little bit here. With some men, they probably could.
Oh yeah.
How to change diapers, ChatGPT.
I got
Claude.
I have a niece that married a guy, and I mean, I don't want to say bad words or talk bad about him, but yeah, I think
But he is gonna talk
ChatGPT or YouTube could do better job of parenting than he can.
See, that's crazy, bro. Right? I mean, look, I had an amazing father. You know, shout out to my dad. You know, up in heaven, I had an amazing father, dude. That's what we used to call him, the lion of the family, because he literally was the lion of the family, right? And you go from that, right? And to me, it's like, I like to think of myself as an okay dad. I wasn't the greatest father, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, you know, my ex and I separated. Kids were raised in two different households. It gets a little more difficult to try to raise a child that way. But I try my best. Again, I was 18 when I had my son, 20 when I had my daughter. I was a kid raising kids, right? But I did my best to be the best.
But
the best.
who's saying that you weren't the greatest?
No, I personally feel that. I think I could have. I think I could have done it better.
Yeah.
Right. I think I could have done a
It's
lot
not
better.
up to you to validate yourself. It's up to your children.
No, true. I mean, I have an
There's
amazing.
there's a judge upstairs.
Yeah, and I have.
So you can't say you did a good job or a bad job.
No, and that's why
If you
that's
were
why-
always present, you're.
I try. Yeah, I try to be.
Well, that's
I
all
can't
that
say I
matters.
always.
Here's a question I got for you.
What up?
Do you have good communication with your kids?
Oh, I communicate with my kids a lot.
Are your kids in jail or in a
No,
cemetery?
No.
Then I think you've done a good job.
Yeah,
You did an amazing
but
job. Shit, yeah.
but I still have to give big ass shout outs to their mom because their mom held it down as well, like amazingly.
Well, it ain't Mother's Day right now. It's Father's Day.
But
So
I
let's
gotta,
get.
I gotta give a shout out to her because she's crazy as fuck. If not, she'll probably fucking hang my ass.
See,
Too.
no.
man.
No, she's cool as hell though.
Es
She's
tóxica.
No, sí,
Shout out
but
to
she's, no, güey, no digas tóxica porque
Ya
No,
lo
she's
dejó
a-
bien marcado.
she's a good ass homegirl. She became one of my best friends. You know what I mean? But, so yeah,
He wants to come back next week, guys.
I do.
With both arms, he said, both arms, cabrones, ya cállense.
No, but yeah, you know, you're right. A shout out to all those women that held it down without the father.
Yeah, but it's
You know.
Father's Day, though.
It is Father's Day, you know, but I think they got bigger balls than all of us because they do the job of mother and father.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. And I
That's
mean,
the same way.
and then you get down to the now the fathers, right? Because it is Father's Day, and we're gonna, you know what? We don't get honored enough, and we don't get celebrated enough. That's bullshit. Our celebration's a fucking end cap at like a retail store. Mother's Day is like freaking flowers being sold at every corner in the fucking city. The stores are filled with Mother's Day stuff. Yeah, we don't get celebrated enough. For us,
All
like,
the casinos are putting up mariachi for Mother's Day. Can bring your mom, can this and that,
For
and
Father's
some
Day, it's like, come
flowers,
spend.
a fucking $200 breakfast.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, happy Father's Day. Here's a shirt, some
Yeah,
shoes,
for,
Some
for
socks.
Dad,
some socks.
pinche Home Depot puts on a sale for tools and shit.
here's a wrench
Toleros.
just for you. I know you needed that wrench. Yeah. So, but I mean, yes. So it is Father's Day, and we got to give a shout out to a lot of.
You don't get
fathers.
flowers? You didn't get flowers?
Flowers?
Your kids didn't take you to go see a mariachi?
No, I don't get flowers. You know what? we were celebrating up in Pico yesterday.
Yes, we were. Yes.
You didn't go.
No, I
Fucker.
did. I did my laundry, though.
Good shit. That's a hell of a. What did you do? You were at Pico as well too. See,
With you guys.
we were celebrating. We were celebrating ourselves.
Deja buscar el
Yes.
texto donde me invitaste, culero.
Pues yo no le invito, güey, nunca va.
I don't think I invited anybody.
I had to do my laundry.
We just showed up.
We just
We had a
showed
good
up.
time. I was in Chinga working.
I was like, "Hey Joe, we're here." Órale.
Yeah, and like,
Well, good for you, fool. Good to see you over
I
here.
was.
And Joe was all stressed out last night.
it was not stress. It was concern.
Focus.
Focus.
It was focus.
To all the production companies out there that are seeing us, there's rules and regulations that we gotta go by. We gotta be safety first. And if people that are beginning in the business and don't know what they're doing, they shouldn't take on a job they can't handle.
Amen to that.
And apparently, you know, we didn't have any major accidents, but people almost tripped on cables,
Yes.
which is number one
Hasta you.
safety hazard.
Yeah.
So what happens when somebody trips? Here comes a lawsuit.
Yeah.
So-
La madre.
That's
Están
what we're
chillando.
trying to prevent of not happening.
Also, that's why you were running around like crazy.
Yes. Yes.
Yesterday. Shit.
And then, you know, 90% of the times a promoter comes into the venue, we sit down and say, okay, give me a agenda of who's performing and what time are they performing. Give me their phone numbers of who's in control of that person. So we're not running around.
Yeah.
Hey, so-and-so's going to play. Okay, they're not here? No. Let me make a phone call. Why do I got to run to the parking lot to see if they're here or to one of the green rooms or to, I mean, That's what we have phones for communication.
Yeah.
But if there's no communication or the promoters are not doing their job right, then we, as the production and the house,
Yeah.
we struggle. I mean, 90% of the times when La Noria is doing their concerts
Yeah.
and they have a show, we're not struggling because we sat down and organized it a week before. We have the communication skills where we're going to sit down and say who's going to perform, what time are they performing, what do they need as gear, what do we need as a system, staging, lighting, effects, LEDs. Everything's on paper a week before. But when other promoters that don't know what they're doing, or I'm going to say that are
Fucking up.
not correctly set up as organizers, there's a lot of defects.
Yeah. And this
And unfortunately, we got to put it up and put out the fires and make sure that show goes through and nothing happens.
Yeah, and yesterday I was seriously I was trying to have a drink with Joe. I've been trying to have a drink with you in a minute now, but I was like, oh, Joe's here. We're gonna go ahead and have a drink together. That man was up and down. Father's Day, and he's working like a
Like
dude.
a father, like that has bills. To
Yeah, yeah,
Well, you know, it's
lots of bills.
I went into Pico Rivera Sports Arena as a production manager. Okay, you're gonna be in charge of all the equipment of everybody bringing in gear to the venue, and thank God I know how to carry myself and I know how to deal with people and you know de-escalate issues. So now I became a manager without wanting to. You know that, and so now thank God I'm in a good position there where I have a lot of responsibilities, and number one is to make sure nobody gets hurt.
Not only on stage, but behind the stage.
Yeah,
And behind the VIP. There's a lot of people that don't see what goes on behind the stage.
shit. We don't.
And
we
Joe
don't-
is one of those examples of that. There's a lot of things that go even way before the production starts happening.
And that's important to understand because there's a lot of work that goes in for, and that's where it comes down to a lot of responsible men. Yes, I said it, men, responsible men that handle business. You know what I mean? Because we go as guests, we go as invites, we go as fans of the music, and we just go enjoy the show. We just go enjoy the environment. We just go create content, get videos. That's what we do. We don't see what the background is to anything. That's a lot of work that gets done. I mean, every job has a lot of work that gets done in the back end, even us here, right, at times. But there is like, shit, we just go enjoy the show. That's it. We don't see everything that goes on behind the scene like you guys do. And that's a lot of shit that goes on. Because, I mean, that stage looks like...
And I just see you guys going back and forth for a fresh drink. A fresh drink.
And I'm like, oh, man, it's getting super hot up in here. We need another michelada. Where's Joe? Joe can't drink right now. He's busy as shit.
I could drink as much as I want.
I know, but your ass is running around like...
But I'm running around and you know what I mean?
So to say that like yesterday, we're all posted up there. We're getting videos, we're creating content. And by the way, I don't know if it was my phone. My internet sucked. I was trying to do a live.
Internet sucks.
I was trying to do a live. I'm gonna do a live. Boom. We're gonna shoot it down. We're gonna have a live. We're gonna, dude, I went in. My shit was like, I'm like,
It's a
and
dead
my
zone
server,
there.
yeah, like,
Yeah, that's
like,
what a
do
lot
you-
of people don't understand, that it's a U.S. Army Corp, ground. So, man, the
Oh, really?
internet there is awful. Yeah. That whole ground has a lot of history to that. All the way
shit.
to what, Santa Fe, Rosemead? I don't know. I don't remember that.
Rosemead, South St. Gabriel Incorporated,
That was the Mexican-American War right there.
Whittier
Nice.
Narrows.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, I didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. See, you learn something new.
So Mexican,
Only on a Father's Day special would you learn some shit like that.
That's right.
every day you learn something.
Hell yeah.
And after that, World War II, that's when the Army took over in that area, I think.
Oh, so that's why it's all freaking. Yeah.
Even if when we go riding the horses, there's still bunkers. Like you go deep on the water, you follow that water trail.
The river.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's bunkers still. I mean, the homeless took over it. But
That's a perfect game to take over.
Perfect housing.
Homies.
Shit.
Yeah.
If I was homeless, I'll go there too. Fuck. Yeah. Perfect.
you got everything.
Damn. See, but that's crazy though. See, but this is the kind of shit that fathers go through. Like bullshit aside. Now, not to say that women don't, but this is the kind of shit that the men go through. You know what I mean? It's, and I say man, bro, like fuck that. Yeah, we go through all kinds of shit. Holidays don't matter to us.
No.
There's a lot of women out there will be like, oh, holidays are very important to me. Look, man. If you're any type of man, a
expense
man's
to
man,
us.
you don't give two shits about holidays. I don't. I really don't.
Or forget the fact that we really don't care about the holidays. And then apart from that, people like me that we tour, hey, you're in New York, you're in Pennsylvania, Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
It's snowing like hell out there. You can't get a flight to come home for Christmas, for New Year's.
Yeah.
You're spending it in a hotel. You're in a
Yeah.
hotel. That's your Christmas.
Motel.
Look for a Walmart, get a bottle of Jim Beam, and relax in your room.
Yeah.
That's a holiday.
When you're you're running around, bro. Like that's just. I mean, if you're a grinder, you understand that shit. And I see a lot of men out there, dude. It's the grinding doesn't stop no matter what, and we're literally like I've been in holidays. Oh, it's Thanksgiving. Shit, I'm working Thanksgiving. I've been working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I'm like, shit doesn't stop just because it's a holiday. You get there, it's like they already opened the gifts. Oh, good shit. Do they like them? Yeah, good. Okay, cool.
Then we go
That
to
was
sleep.
bad. Yeah, like for holidays, like, oh, it's freaking 4th of July. Oh, yeah, I'm fucking sleepy. Like, that's just, holidays don't, and it's not that we want to be assholes. It really isn't. It's just that, you know what, there's other priorities,
Yeah,
a lot
we
more
have
shit that
different
happens
focus.
My
And then-
respect for all the truck drivers.
Yeah, dude.
They're out and about,
And-
holidays and every days.
And that will take us into something
Especially
important, bro.
UPS drivers.
Yeah, fucking Amazon drivers and all that shit that work all that. But this is where it gets intense, right? For a lot of men out there, going into the Father's Day, that's where a lot of also mental healthness come, or mental issues come for a lot of men, and people don't tend to understand the kind of stress and kind of pressure that your everyday man goes through. I mean, that's just natural stuff. You know what I mean? For us, so we don't have the luxury of saying, "No, I'm gonna have a happy holiday." Shit, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're stressed out of your mind to have a happy holiday while everybody's enjoying. You're over there in the corner, fucking ready to, cry your ass off.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Ask a question.
At what age did you realize like your life as a man was gonna be shit? Because the reason I ask is
Dad was born.
The reason I ask is because there was an article stating that men at the age between 21 to 24, I believe, there's the highest risk of suicide.
It is, and as crazy as it sounds, just so you understand this, guys, suicide is real.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Mental health issues are extremely real.
Right.
And in the men's community, it gets extremely real, right? So for everything they say, there's a season. Suicides have a season too.
Right.
And some of the biggest seasons for suicide take place between Halloween and Valentine's Day.
Right.
That's when the most amount of people or most amount of men tend to take their life, right? Because of all the issues that are going on, everything that takes place, whether the woman left them, whatever it may be, they don't have enough to cover, the expenses of gifts. They don't have something like
They're not
all
with
these
their kids.
all these things take place to a point where it just leads the men to take their own life. Right. And you see that a lot more during that period of time. It's during
especially
Halloween.
An older man, because when the woman leaves with the kids, everything, he just feels like I did all this time, and I gotta start from zero.
And it's not only that, bro. Look.
That's crazy.
I could tell you from my end, I could tell you from my experience, and I do like sharing some experiences and some stories. But from my experience, it was this: when I separated from my ex and my kids, my biggest issue during that time, and during that time, my ex and I were having a lot of issues, right? But the biggest impact it had on my life was the fact that I was so used to seeing my kids every day.
Yeah.
And I went from seeing my kids every day to not seeing them, seeing them every other day, a couple of days during the week. That is probably the most pain that a man is going to go through. And there's really nobody you can talk to about that. There's not like, oh, you could just like, and for a female, and you guys will probably agree with me on this, a female could pick up the phone and call a homegirl, call a friend, could call another guy.
La comadre.
Sí, could call another guy that will tell her, ay, pobrecita, no te preocupes. Todo va a estar bien.
Hey, you was started.
We call, and in the Hispanic, I mean, I had a great father who listened to me, but like for many of us, we really don't have a lot of people that we can talk to. Right. And if you talk to certain people, they'll be like, "Oh man, shut the fuck up, you're a bitch, bro. Man the fuck up." Mm-hmm. Right? That was like the favorite phrase back in the day. Man the fuck up.
Well, and it's also because like my dad, he would never think about leaving. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but who would you can't really talk to
it's not
them.
about leaving. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like...
Well, I mean, separating the wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then separating, they'd be like, oh, hell no.
It's not about leaving. It's about getting kicked the fuck out.
But it wouldn't happen, though.
And I would be honest with you. I'll be the last person you want to call. Yeah, because I'm going to tell you, where you at? Let me take you to... let's go grab something to eat.
Go get some Chinese food.
Yeah, and then before you know it, we're at a strip joint, or we're in TJ, or we're drunk as fuck somewhere.
You're definitely the person to call. What the fuck?
What's your number?
Yeah. This fool goes from like, I'm the last person you want to call. With that kind of experience, you're the first person I'm calling.
But I mean...
This fool gonna be the like...
person
you want some Chinese food? TJ, I know a place.
It's the person. I mean, it all depends on where your mind is at. Do you want to
save? You're a homie, though.
Do you want to save the relationship? Do you want to save it, or do you? Are you ready to fuck it? You know what? I'm done.
Yeah.
Let's move forward. Let's change. Let's turn the page.
And then you call Joe, because Joe's gonna be like, "There's some Chinese food in TJ that I want you to eat."
Well, we don't have to go so far. Monterey Park is down the street.
Happy ending type of Chinese food?
Hey, both.
See? You need a friend like that in your life. See?
Yeah, ladies. So if they're calling Joe, ya chinga.
Ya valieron madre, güey. Ya, en serio, güey. Ya valieron madre, güey.
He's going to say, let's go to Pico.
Let's go to Pico.
There is a room in the back.
There's 3 rooms in the back.
What the hell? No, but see... But that's the thing, guys. And when it comes to this, and I was in a pod, what was it, about a week ago, right, Jonathan? Yeah, about a week ago. We're talking similar stuff about this, right? And one of the things that gets bypassed by many men, and I will say many men in our Hispanic community especially, because we're raised to be machistas. We're raised with the mentality of like, oh, you got to be tough. You got to be. So we tend to kind of radiate to holding our feelings down and not expressing anything, just saying, fuck it, I got it. Fuck it, I got it. Fuck it, I got it, right? But every now and again, you also need the help. You need the helping hand to push it through, right? I am in a mission right now to tell all our Latino brothers, all brothers in general, but all our Latino brothers, that it's okay to talk to another homie, talk to a friend, get into a group. Like shit, I'm advocating for us to start talking as men amongst each other, even if it comes down to shit that you're going through, to shit that is happening in your life. The thing is, we need to unite as men and start talking too, because we're bypassing that shit. And it's not pussy shit to talk. It's not pussy shit to, mental health is a real fucking issue. Like depression is real. All that shit goes through. Like even like pretending for a second to take your own life, or not pretending, but thinking for a second of taking your own life is a real fucking thing. Like I could tell you it happened to me. Like, and I thought that shit was normal. I thought it was normal amongst all men. Like shit. Oh, it's normal for all men to really go through this shit. No, it's not fucking normal. But it's okay to talk to other men and be like, hey, you know what? I'm going through this, dog. And then you get a friend like freaking like Joe over here is gonna be like, no, I understand you, bro. Let's hit the strip joint. We'll talk there, and I'll be like,
yeah. You'd be surprised. I got 2 groups of friends, and all of them know each other, but we got 2 different groups. And every morning, hey, good morning, brothers. Hey,
that's fucking awesome.
We have our friend Gino puts a prayer on the text message in the group
awesome,
text.
bro.
A prayer for all of us every day. Yeah. If we're gonna go travel, we're gonna do together or alone or individual or whatever, and we share what we're doing. My friend Martin, he has heart problems. He's already gone through heart surgery 2 times. Shit. He has what they call those stems or whatever. And hey, brother, I'm gonna go through this procedure. Whatever happens, I love you guys. Hey, don't even fucking say that. You're not gonna. Nothing's gonna happen. You're good. Hey, you're in good hands. 2-3 years ago, my friend Rudy was out and he didn't drink anymore. Yeah. But me, Martin, and another Joe, and a few of us, we still drink. Yeah. So we went to go bury a friend, my friend Sam. Yeah. Sam wasn't strong enough like us. He got a nail gun and put it to his head and,
shit.
and took himself out.
Hey.
Rest in peace, my boy, you know?
But
whatever issues he had nobody to talk to about his issues. At the end of the night, we went to Luchador. We got fucked up. We ended up dropping off my friend Martin because he's the one with the heart problems, but he's drinking these White Russians like Chocomil, you know? And
because they do taste like Chocomil food. That's just bomb.
Well, once we took him to his pad, he's like, starts crying. I'm going to fucking die. We're all going to die, motherfucker. Don't cry.
Yeah.
No, but I'm having problems. Don't worry about it. Nothing's going to happen to you. The doctors have everything lined up. Yeah. But back to the point is that every morning, hey, brother, how you doing? Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up? Who's going on? Who's doing this? Our friend E.T. was hit in Bakersfield by some speeding truck.
Oh, shit.
Send him off, launched him to the side of the curb. His car was totaled.
Yeah. Shit.
And he shared a little story that he felt that the car was going to blow up or burn, and his seatbelt was locked.
No, fuck.
Nothing happened to him. He's good. He's in good hands. He actually lives like 2 blocks away from here. But
much love, brother.
The fact is that he shared that with us, and all of us shared some thoughts and prayers with him.
Yeah.
So little stuff like that, I believe it works.
It goes a long way, bro. It really does. I think it is the kind of shit that goes a long way. And I think everybody, I mean, like you talking about that, bro, makes a lot of sense, right? Because look, the job of man is hard as it is, bro. And I'm a believer in iron sharpens iron, right? But even the strongest iron bends from time to time, bro. You know what I mean? So that's where you need a community to come together with you and be able to help you out. It's okay, like I said, in that scenario where you have that community with you, bro, it's important. We all need that community because when you're, like, as an entrepreneur, we're running solo most of the time. And for anybody that's in business that understands business, we run solo a lot of times. Right. We're running, fucking grinding. I could be up to, like, early in the morning doing that shit.
You work out?
Used to. I'm getting back to it. But, yeah, we work out. Yeah.
How much could you squat?
Shit, I don't remember how much I squatted, bro.
What was the last number you squatted?
Fuck. I wasn't squatting a lot. Like
show me a number.
Like 2 probably?
200.
Yeah.
So you can handle 200 problems. And that's a lot of weight on your shoulders. Yeah. There's a certain point that your body's going to give out.
Yeah.
So unless you take off weight and get rid of those problems, you're going to continue going and walking forward. Yeah. But if you let those 200 pounds or more add up on your shoulders, it's going to drop you. Yeah. And that's what people don't understand. Sometimes you got to let it out, talk about it, talk to somebody, and, get that weight off of your shoulders. Yeah. Because there's no point of carrying it. Yeah. And people, instead of, you see your dad or your uncle, your grandpa, this motherfucker didn't do this. Grandpa, John did this and John did that. Hey, Dad, I can't get this because so-and-so did this to me. I did and this, and they're talking shit about me. Fuck the problems. I don't want to hear problems. I want to hear solutions.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep. The solutions is a way to walk out and get rid of those weights on your shoulders.
Yeah, and the thing is, but I mean, while I'm a believer in that too, right? Like, there's no such thing as a problem, only solutions, right? There is, but at the same time, it's like a lot of times it takes an outside mind to come in and open that vision to you, right? Like
they charge too much.
No. But I'm telling you, those motherfuckers do. But if you get in a community where like. See, you have a community that helps you out and backs you out. So even in the strongest of days or the most difficult days, you have somebody to reach out to, and at least they're gonna give you some encouragement to try to keep pushing forward, right? I'm an advocate for that shit, bro. Like we all need to start forming some shit like that. On the last episode, it was said and it was Hollow Bass. By the way, much love to Hollow Bass and the team out there. The Avengers were up in the house, but. Shit, our lines are open if you ever need to talk, and I think we said this the last week as well. Like, if you ever needed to talk, man, you could DM us. Right. We'll definitely listen, because you never know that simple conversation could lead to a solution for that specific person.
Right.
And the shit is that we as men go through difficulty enough just being men. And I know a lot of women will go out there and say the job of women is a lot harder, or women have it harder than men. I'm sorry, women. It's not. Look.
Can't compare.
A woman could literally, and I don't give a fuck who it is. Every woman could literally say, "I have a problem," and if it's not another woman helping you out, it's probably gonna be a man extending you a hand. We say we have a problem, and I'm not even gonna go as high as it probably should be, but let's just say 70-30. 70% of the time, if we tell somebody we have a problem, they'll come back to us and say we're a bunch of bitches and to man the fuck up, or the woman will use it against us later on in life.
Absolutely.
And say you remember you were being a bitch when this and this happened, instead of being, and that's the reason why we men close the fuck up. That's just being a man. Then you have the responsibilities of fatherhood, and I always tell fathers, you know what I mean, my son, gracefully, he's an amazing father. My son-in-law, an amazing father. They're both great fathers, but the job is not easy. And as time progresses, it gets harder. Yep. Social media make this shit a lot harder than for us. And I don't give a fuck. It was hard for us as we were growing up. Now, so you add social media to that shit, it makes it even harder. Because now, back in the day, you had to worry about your kids doing certain things. Now predators are all over the fucking internet, right? Trying to reach out to your kids. So it makes the job a lot harder. So I got a lot of respect for those responsible men out there. But you add that to already a hardship of a man, and fuck, bro, like, how long before that man breaks? That's what I'm saying. It's important to have a community because, look, there's been individuals that we hear of to say, okay, they came out of the military already fucked up from the experience of the military. They're fathers. They come with the issues they already have from the military. On top of that, they have the fatherhood. On top of that, they have, men. They have to be men. So they have to abide pretty much by man rules in society. You put all that strain in one person.
The expectations they have for you.
And you don't have an out for that individual, he's going to take his own life.
Did these problems exist back in the 80s and the 90s?
No, bro. I mean, did they exist? Probably. But
nobody registered it in order to keep their families alive.
Shit.
That's where suicide started, and they just started killing themselves. Why? Because if I can't provide for my family, I'm worthless.
And then that's to this day, that shit's still happening. If I can't provide for my family, then I'm worthless. And
but they're welfare now.
And that's something we got to talk about. I'm sure we're all in sync on this one, right? I want to hear everybody's personal opinion. What do you guys think of welfare? Let's start at the end of it. What do you think of welfare, brother? And be straight. Like, what do you think of welfare?
Before that, I wanted to hit that that little subject that Joe brought it up. But I think there was a saying where, like, harder times make a stronger man. Easier times makes weaker man.
Right.
I think we're living in that society where, oh man,
they want everything easy.
Everything's easy.
Yeah.
And it's only creating weaker men. It only is.
Yeah.
My grandpas, our dads, they were way stronger. It was rare to see,
the baby boomers.
Yeah, que tu tío committed suicide. It was rare in my occasion.
Yeah, back in the days, they used to use the belt. Nowadays,
ass whoopings were ass whoopings.
Yeah, they were ass whoopings.
That's right.
And
nowadays, they call the cops on your ass.
We got ass whoopings and we're okay. I think I still have a scar on my back, and I'm okay. And I still love my mama. You know what I mean?
Con la plancha.
With everything they have, they'll throw rocks at you.
I have a fucking chancla on my back.
Yeah. I am like seriously grateful. My mama never got a hold of knives when she was after me. But would throw those shit at me too. Like, yeah.
No doubt. Yeah.
What about you? What do you think? What do you think about
that? My mom goes to get un plato arriba. I think she's gonna hit me. I'm like, oh shit! Oh, I'll get it.
No, I was gonna get you something to eat, mijo.
Okay, ma.
That's PTSD, my bro. That's PTSD. You need a fucking psychiatrist. You're beyond the groups now.
Those are expensive.
You need a different type of group.
Hey, we got a therapist over here, bro.
I know, right?
She's cool as hell too. So tell me, what do you think about the whole welfare shit?
Oh man, starting with me.
Yeah.
It has its pros and its cons. I think it's more negative. I'm more against it. I don't want to get too political over it, but I think the consequences behind that, we're seeing it now. A lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but when I was younger, I had friends who had welfare and they really needed it, and some didn't need it, and you see the consequences of that. Towards, for example, like right now, we see a lot of Venezuelans coming overboard, and no, they're gonna bash on me, but it's the reality. It's the the facts, where they jump on that welfare, and they just came to this country, and they got 5, 6, 7 kids on welfare, and so now they're laid back, they're having a good time. So I think that it just brings more weaker men, again, touching that subject, versus the hardworking men. And that's what welfare creates. I'm sure there's a small quantity of families that really need it, but I think there needs to be further investigating. I don't know, there needs to be a better system of investigating those families that really need it versus those people that...
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. I mean, they need to make a plan where you're going to be on welfare, okay? Education, for you to be certified as some kind of business or whatever, it takes so many years. That's how long you have to have the welfare. Just to prepare yourself. After that, you're on your own, bro. Because,
I think at one point the welfare system worked good. Now, everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, there's a lot of people taking advantage of it.
No.
Where they're getting their welfare checks, and I guess they don't get a check number, they get an EBT card. So they go get the EBT card, tell the neighbor, hey, I'll buy you $100 of groceries, but I need $50 cash.
Bruh.
Yep.
So those are the little things, I mean, that kind of kick me in the ass, because I go to the market, I'm spending $100, $200 of groceries on a few things. I'm in a Honda Civic, a Honda Accord. I'm happy with it. I'm comfortable, but I don't need nothing bigger. I don't need no Escalade, no BMW, no X5. But the lady in front of me paid $200-$300 of food with an EBT card, and there she is getting into a Cadillac, into a Mercedes.
No,
You know
wait
what
till
I
I-
mean? It was like,
Wait till I share the story, but go.
why do you need a big V8 when you can't afford to feed your
because you're
kids?
paying for it, that's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that. I know,
Yeah.
So, I'm one of the individuals that says I'm against welfare. I am. I'm against that for very simple facts, bro. I'm with you 100% that investigation should be taking place. I really do believe that. I think it should be like disability. You only get a certain period of time, or like unemployment period of time, and that's it. You don't raise generations on this shit. You really fucking don't. Right? That's one. That makes weak ass individuals, because life becomes easy. Right? They're able to get all this shit. Now, my problem becomes with that is that people get too accustomed to it. Life becomes easy.
Yes.
Now they don't have to provide. Now, what good is that individual or that family to this society? A society where if I have to bust my ass 7 days a week to run my business, right? I didn't start with a business. I wasn't handed down a business. You weren't handed down anything. You guys weren't handed down anything. We had to fucking strive to get what we have, and we're still working towards it. But just to kind of give you some feedback in a story, right? So I used to work for Rite Aid. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have said it. But I used to work for a retail company, right?
It wasn't right.
No, it was
wasn't right
Save
at
On,
all.
Walgreens, whatever the fuck it was. But I used to work
Are
for
you
one
proud
of
of
those.
yourself?
I used to work for one of those companies, right? And I still vividly remember this shit, bro. There was one of the girls that used to work with me who actually needed the assistance temporarily she had 5 kids. You know, I mean, it is what it is, but she was one of these grinder moms, the ones that we were talking about earlier, that hustles and finds a way to raise her kids. That was her, but she needed some temporary help, which I was like, that's cool. Like, for temporary help, fuck it, that works. They told her, nope, you don't qualify because you make too much money. She's fucking working retail, 5 kids. She's not making too much money. She's barely making enough to survive, right? So she needed the help. She didn't get it. So then there comes in this lady. And I helped her out, bro. Like, I was in the register, helping her out, boom, 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 boom. She paid again, I don't know, like $300-$400. And there was this fucking one. I still remember that shit, bro, because Debo from Friday came in the store and bought a grill. So he bought a grill from us. That lady said, I want a grill like that one, but can you build it for me? So we had the team build it for her. You know, we had some of the employees build it, one of the associates that build it. And we're like, well, if they build it, it's probably going to be a little more because, she's all like, that's cool, I'll pay. Boom, she pays. EBT. Done. Right? Then she asked, can you guys walk me to the car? help me with the stuff, which is normal when you know.
Customer
normal,
service.
yeah, it's normal. A lot of times we walk into our car, we'll help with the groceries or with the merchandise. We get there, bro.
How many kids did you see?
Pinche
Bro,
Cadillac.
she's driving a fucking Bentley.
What?
She came back to the store multiple times. All right? And I'll say this shit, and if you're watching, if you ever watch this shit, you should be ashamed of yourself. You really should. Bentley, Lambo, and a fucking Rolls Royce.
Damn.
Okay? I don't even have those fucking cars.
With my ABC taxes.
So my thing is, and that's the day that I said this system is fucking broken.
Oh,
It is broken beyond fucking
time.
repair. So we need to get rid of that shit altogether. And if we're gonna restart, we need to restart something fresh with more control. Why? Because this lady did this shit. The other lady that needed it didn't get it. But this lady was making the life easy because she had a son with her. So that son's gonna grow up with the mentality that this shit is normal, that this shit is easy, that you know what, cheat the system, make the buck.
Is there welfare in Mexico?
I don't think so. Honestly, I don't fucking think so. I don't think there's welfare anywhere else.
No, there's only a system for like seniors. But
Yeah,
Is
like
there
seniors get
welfare in
some-
Thailand?
Not that I can fucking
I
think of.
doubt it.
no, come on.
In Africa?
Fuck no.
So how is it that other countries that don't have the resources that we have here in the United States
Yeah.
could survive, could make it, could feed their kids, could keep,
Yeah,
Very good question.
people are gonna die no matter what.
yeah,
I don't care they're
inevitable.
hungry or they're overate or they
Yeah.
ate poison or they put cocaine up their nose or fentanyl or
Yeah.
people are gonna die of age, of cancer, of diseases.
yeah.
But these other countries don't have the resources that we have.
No,
Yeah.
no,
And how is it that their kids make it, they survive,
yeah,
they become successful? If they don't become successful, at least they're trying.
yep,
They're not asking the government for help because there is no help. But here in the United States,
We expect.
yeah.
why?
And that's the thing, and that's another fucking
Trying to
see,
make it easy for people.
that is gonna create a fucked up generation of future fathers that are gonna depend on the system. There was one guy that fucking came out on, I don't know if it was rage bait. I hope it was, because if it was true, that some bitch deserves to fucking get his knees broken. This fool said, I need to get the time that fucking the president said he was gonna cut off fucking like benefits and all that shit. He's all like, I need to get my benefits.
The big bill.
Yeah, because I need to stay home with my kids and take care of them. How am I gonna do it if I can't get my money? Bitch, work. Just like fucking everybody else.
I heard that
Be
one.
a fucking man. You know what I mean? Be a man and work your ass up. What the fuck do you mean you gotta depend on this shit so you can stay home with your kids? Bro, how the fuck do you think we do it? How do-
Motherfucker.
like, dude, we get out there and grind. Bro, there's days we work 7 days a week. Our fucking schedule sometimes gives us like 3 hours of sleep too.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yep. And what's
You know?
worse about that story is that he's teaching his children to be
And
that.
there were boys
that
too.
poverty
Like,
mindset.
but that's what I'm saying is
Yes.
like that's the
That's
reason
the
why
worst part.
when you get that's why I say to an extent, bro. There's a lot of people here in this country, and I might get some hate for this, but I don't give a fuck. It's my podcast. I don't give two shits. There is individuals that come into this country, and the reason why some people don't want these individuals in this country is because an immigrant that comes into this country and understands poverty has a fire in him or her, bro, that you're not gonna burn out. That's the reason why they're coming into this country and fucking becoming entrepreneurs, opening up new businesses. There's a lot of businesses that are owned by immigrants. There's a lot of shit that's going on with immigrants. Why? And not immigrants from everywhere. If they understand poverty, bro, that fucking fire in their stomach is not gonna burn out. And they say, well, they're taking our jobs. No, bro.
No.
They're creating jobs
They
for
create
your
them.
ass.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing, bro. Like construction companies, warehouses.
Elon Musk ain't American.
No.
He was hungry at one point, right?
Yeah, and look at him now.
Look
South
at
African.
and how many
How many jobs does he fucking provide?
Tesla has 385 warehouses manufacturing cars in the United States.
Yep.
Because of Elon Musk, and he's not American.
Yep.
But you know what? You go to Beverly Hills, a lot of Armenian, Japanese, African,
Glendale, yeah.
Italians, all different races, except 100% white people that have businesses there. And I'm not gonna say there ain't. There is a few.
Yeah.
I don't know you guys yet, but when I go to the Bernini, they're Italians. Mm-hmm. When we go eat on Rodeo Drive, they're different except Americans.
Yeah, and this is not to down and say that, the full blown, well, look, bro, I still have that issue with that whole title American. I think we're all Americans. We're in fucking the continent of America. I think we're all considered Americans, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, this whole fucking title of Mexican American.
But if you're not white with blue eyes, you're not American.
Shit, I'm colorized. I'm still American.
I'm dark as fuck and I'm born here.
No, but he's American.
I'm American.
And my eyes is American.
But a lot of people don't see that.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Look, just go ahead and look. We're gonna derail a little bit on this one, but fuck it. It is what it is.
Fuck it.
You know, this is a shit. When you give titles to races, right? You fucking, like, when you give titles like Mexican American, Asian American, Black, African American. There's some individuals that are African American who've never been to fucking Africa. They're not African. They're American. Period. That's just like, when you stop using the term outside of American. When I stop, and there was a shit by Morgan Freeman who said, when you start calling me a black person, and I start calling you a fucking white person, that's when racism is gonna end. When you start referring to me as Morgan Freeman and I start referring to you by your name, that's where racism ends. When we stop fucking talking about race is when racism is gonna end, right? So we as men have it tough enough as fucking as men, and then on top of that you gotta add fucking race to it. So we need to stop all that bullshit. That's just derailing a little bit, but
we could stop.
Get me pissed off. Shit.
Bullshit going on.
We could stop, but there's a lot of other people that won't.
Yeah, so not to say that whites can't handle business. I'm just saying immigrants come into this fucking country with a fire in their stomach already, and they fucking prove it over again that they have the capabilities to fucking make some shit happen.
All the raza, échale ganas. All you sushi makers, yo sé que son raza también, échale ganas.
Este güey me da hambre otra vez, no mames.
Did we get any feedback? Did we get any feedback about where are the best carnitas? Did we get any of that?
I've been checking. No, fuckers, you guys are assholes. Give some feedback. What the fuck? We're still looking for the best carnitas.
The best carnitas here in the LA County and in Empire OC.
Pinches ojetes.
Y que no sean Michoacán, no los manden allá a Zamora.
You're like, no, güey, los pinches de Colima, güey, son de Colima, güey. Son de Nayarit. No, but that's the shit, man. What do you guys think is the deficiency right now in our fucking society for men?
So after all this, that's why fathers are so important, because we have to guide our children through all this nonsense.
Set the fucking tone. Yes.
And we have to be strong, and we have to be mentally strong to lead our children, our family correctly.
And look.
And not only that, but the school system. That's the next chapter.
And we'll cover that fucking shit right now.
It starts at home.
Now that we're touching one subject of fraud being inside the welfare, there's the school system as well.
And I think that's another.
Homeschool your children.
Yes,
that's the best way to go.
Right.
And there's when it comes to all that, fathers are important, because look, and again I'm gonna touch on this subject, and you guys tell me what you guys think, right? For us that work somewhat in the entertainment industry to an extent, and I'm not saying everybody, and I'm not saying all the women out there, but there is a lot of women that were raised without fathers that have an issue. And I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying that there's some of them that have daddy issues, and those daddy issues translate into certain shit. Right. I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying there is a large amount of women that are like that,
99%,
and they utilize that as a reason why they're doing what they're doing. So at the end of the day, it does come down to as well to, like, you don't have to be the perfect father. Just be present. Right. You know what I mean, just be there, listen. I mean, as a father, you got to listen too. Shit, it's not just about, whooping ass.
Well, sometimes those bitches don't shut the fuck up. You got to walk away.
No, I'm not saying that. No, as a father to your daughter. Okay. No, yeah. Once they're already, and I'm not saying they're damaged, but once they're already in the route, they're already in the fucking route. Like, At that point, it's not my responsibility. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, I can't handle that.
How's that joke go? If she has one black eye, she still understands. If she has two black eyes, just walk away. She ain't gonna listen for a third time.
We're not advocating violence. It's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
Yeah.
Don't take it
get all
to
fucking
heart.
serious now. Don't hit us up and be like, "Oh, no, it's just a fucking joke." Jesus Christ.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So getting back. See, and this is the kind of shit that we men have to go through. Look, man, I'm fucking blind. So you want to read them? No, well, let's start. Fucking. Let's go with Easy's. Yes, we miss you, Easy's. Shit, you should have been here.
She says, "Welcome home, Adrian."
Oh, so thank you very much.
Let's go, Alpha.
Happy Father's Day.
Oliver Bass. Much love, Papa.
Let's go get
And then, what is it? Oliver Bass.
Yeah.
Let's go, JV Media. ¿Por qué Isis, ¿por qué tocan estos temas cuando yo estoy ausente? Porque no viniste, güey.
Te la perdiste, güey.
It was Father's
Ya
Day.
leído, güey, ya. Es Father's Day. It's
Father's Day.
Es Father's Day, man. ¿Qué más? Conexión Digital Media. Hola, chicos. Happy Father's Day. Thank you, Christy. We love you.
Thank you.
Much love, mamá.
That's Christy.
Happy
Yeah,
Papacito
Christy.
Day.
Thank you, Christy.
Yes, much love, Christy. Isis, dicen por ahí, gente inteligente.
Yeah, fathers. That's
Yup.
right.
Los fathers. I have an agreement with that.
Yep.
So let's go back to the question.
Happy Father's Day.
Why is it that fathers are more are important?
Fathers are important, bro, because they are a
We are the leaders.
no.
That's
Yeah, no.
right.
No.
No,
You guys
they're
got to
not.
get it straight. Without the father fermentating the egg, there's no kids.
Oh yeah, true.
So-
true. I mean, from the start. There's
bueno.
from the start it happens. That's from the start.
Esa huevo.
You know what I mean? Like ahí ya empezó el desmadre, güey.
Which area
But-
you want to look at? You know, we're the head of the household when it comes to economics.
Yeah.
Desde el
Anyway,
empiezo somos la
And then
cabeza.
se quebró la puerta, arréglalo, güey. Que el carro necesita brecas, arréglalos, güey.
Dame el aceite.
Yeah. Tenemos que
Dame la
hacer, mira,
chapa.
as men, correct me if I'm wrong. And this is real, man. And again, if I piss off somebody, too bad. As men, we have to be mechanics. We have to be plumbers. We have to be electricians. We have to be fucking construction workers. Outside of our norm, we have to be gardeners. We have to be landscapers. We have to be every fucking thing. Something breaks in the house, who fixes it? Something breaks in the car, who fixes it? Something que they need this, who fixes it? We have to be bodyguards. We have to be.
Daddy.
So this is the whole shit that we got to do now. A man that can't change. What do you guys think about this one? A man that cannot change a fucking tire.
Was raised by a woman.
But I mean, what
No.
was raised by AAA?
Triple A.
Yeah, fucking.
Hey,
A woman.
I'm in suits or I'm dressed up. I'm going to a meeting. I'm not gonna get dirty.
Okay, there is.
I got Triple A. Let them come and change
Okay,
it. Why am I paying
there
for the
is.
service?
No, but I'm saying there is
This
a.
is not sponsored by
okay.
Triple.
You know how to
Yeah,
do
it's
it,
not
though,
sponsored
Joe?
by
Oh, I
AAA.
could do it.
There you go. That's
No.
what I'm saying.
I could change a window. I could build you a
Yeah.
house
So
from the ground
let's
up.
just say,
Yeah,
but that's
I'm
the
not
thing.
gonna change
But I
shit
won't
either.
do it.
Yeah, me either.
No,
I got
but no.
AAA.
I hired contractors to go fix my
Well,
house.
let's jump into this
They're gonna hire
specific
a
story.
paisa.
All right.
You're driving through a fucking location up in the fucking desert. You get a blowout on your tire. There's no communication at that point. Reception, none. There is no cars coming out. Now,
No
if you're an
AAA.
individual who doesn't know how to change a tire, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
valiste.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the shit. We have to be ready for the emergency. I mean, yes. Is it cool to fucking just call AAA to come take care of it? Yeah. I mean, that's what you pay the fucking the membership for, right? But do you need to know?
$89.99.
But do you need to know how to fucking do this? Yes.
Yes.
You know, like
Yes.
the radiator gives out, the fucking starter gives out, the alternator gives out, the brakes give out. You have to know how to handle this shit. I've changed fucking brake pads in the parking lot of the auto parts.
Oh shit.
I had to. For my shit was like, yeah. I mean, I had no choice. So when you're able to do shit like that, it's like. But then again, not all men have the capability to have a AAA.
Correct.
So it's like someone will be like, shit.
Some pendejos got a AAA.
Some have. This is a thing we got to look at because, you know, gracefully for many of us, we've had the luxury of saying we have certain things because we're able to have them,
Yes.
because we're able to afford them, but we can never forget that there is individuals that can't afford that. There's individuals that can have that, and there's individuals that, you know, we're not down here. We were there too. There was a point in time where I couldn't afford any of that bullshit. I couldn't afford no AAA. I could fucking barely afford to put gas in my car, let alone fucking AAA. You know what I mean?
Back in
So,
the days.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there was a point in time where we had to go through that too. So not everybody's, but you have to be capable. You have to know how to do this shit. In the event that you don't have the luxuries of, or the luxury of having these services, you know how to do it yourself. You get a fucking tire popped in the middle of the fucking freeway, pull over to the side, that you could change it and be on the way again, be on the road again in no time. The problem is when they look at that shit, and I've heard that before, bro, and that shit pissed me the fuck off. When a guy's all like, I don't know how to change this,
Oh,
right? And his girl gets off the car, because I was in the car too. The girl gets off the car and she's all like, don't worry, I'll change it.
Hazte pa' allá, pendejo,
No.
le dijo.
And that motherfucker was like, Oh, okay, yeah, you change it. I don't know how to do this.
Oh, come
I was like, you son of a bitch. I go, am I in the car with this fucking fruitcake? I said, fucking shit, snowflake motherfucker. So at that point, I'm like, all right, fuck it, you know what? No, I got it. I'll change the shit. Just fucking, where's the spare? Boom, get it. But these are stuff that minimum you have to do. Nowadays,
you were made different.
yeah. Nowadays, we have men that don't do that shit.
Oh,
We have-
100%.
So what do you guys think about men like that? What do you think? What do you guys think about this generation of?
Pansy ass bitches.
Yeah, but what do you guys? No, but
lazy.
seriously,
They're lazy.
what the fuck do you guys think about this new generation of men that are coming up? And if we insult you, don't give a fuck.
They are lazy.
All right.
Well, it's
we
not
touch
that
it.
it's not that they're lazy. I got a few nephews that didn't grow up with their fathers, and you know the father's around but doesn't teach them correctly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach my nephew Marcus que descanse en paz.
Yeah.
Hey, mijo, grab a shovel. How do you use it? Or you stab it and you put your foot on it and poke it.
Watch
in.
me.
Yeah. Doesn't know how to get a hold of a hammer. Didn't know how to use a hammer.
Right.
Didn't know how to use.
But how old is he?
Right now he would have been 27.
But when you showed him.
16, 18.
Okay, yeah, they're barely growing. I mean, right now, what I'm talking about is if you're 25, 26, and you still don't know, it's because you were lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Or just not taught.
Yeah.
See,
But
but
see,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we thought, yeah.
with YouTube, come on. Now we know. You do
no,
it
but they don't.
yourself.
Listen.
So look at somebody do it. Come on.
Listen, so
You
we,
know what I mean?
we had an episode on another pod. Again, I give much love to Hollow Bass. We had that episode over there. We're talking about how some females, and there's the mentality of some females, right, going in towards men. And that's why I say men aren't created the same, and we have to change the dynamics and teach them how to become better, right? They were like, oh well, I will pay for to have a man at home as long as he gives me good dick, right? My shit was like,
I'm here for hire.
I'm all like, you got to be out your fucking mind. That relationship is never gonna fucking last for starters. Because then, if what you're looking for is good dick, there's guys that make money, could provide for you, do all that shit, who could also give you that. So how long is that individual gonna? I mean, for starters, an individual that stays home, plays video games all fucking day, and I'm not against video games for all those that play video games. As long as you go, you grind, you hustle, you're still following your dreams, and you play video games, to ease of mind,
Exactly.
you're golden.
Yeah.
No worries. But if all you do is play video games, unless you're making it a career and making money out of it, bro, how the fuck are you gonna sit on the couch, have your girl work 2 fucking jobs, call yourself a man while you're playing fucking video games, and the
Can't
woman
even change
supporting
a
you?
tire,
Fuck it,
huh?
you're a bitch. I'm sorry. And if you don't like it, tough fucking luck. You're a
Yep.
fucking bitch. You know what I mean?
Así es.
Grab some fucking balls. And the shit is, at that point, it's like, we have ChatGPT now, bitch. So if you like video games so much, jump on ChatGPT and then Google how the fuck to be a man. And let it tell you how to be a man.
How to change a tire.
Yeah, how to change a tire, how to fucking do an oil change. Shit, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. Like, I see that shit and I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, at this
And
point, it's like,
I think most of those guys that don't do that never got to know what it is to be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Never starved.
no,
Never grew up in a lifestyle that, you know what? I'm hungry and I gotta go cut a lawn, or I gotta go help a neighbor or a contractor or somebody do something to get some money, because obviously it's a young lifestyle. You're not a lawyer, doctor. You don't have a career yet, but you gotta figure out or learn. Hey, I'm gonna go get a rake up my neighbor's yard. If I could get $10, I'm gonna eat.
yeah. Okay.
But you know what I mean. But they don't have that education. They don't have that plan of mind. They don't have, and that's what they need.
Yeah.
They need to be hungry a little bit to.
And sometimes, Joe, I don't think it's their fault necessarily, because, like, for friends, I have a few friends that they didn't know how to change a tire because they didn't have a father figure. They just had a mom. So as a friend, you would teach him. I had one friend that went to. We used to go snowboarding up there in Lake Tahoe, when we got stuck. Our chains went out the way, tire blew out. And so he had me help. We're both going back and forth. Our hands were shaking. It was the middle of the cold. No reception, no AAA. Forget about that. It's like, you got to do it. So, you're stuck 15 hours in the snow.
Yeah. And that's the shit that it comes down to. I'm a believer in that, bro. Like, not everybody's lazy, but you have to have the mentality right to want to do right. And I'm not saying, you're a bitch if you're the individual who knows you got to do right, but chooses not to. Right. So if you're the individual that likes playing video games and act a fool and all this bullshit, then yeah, you're a bitch, right? If you don't want to do anything right. But then you got individuals out there that probably don't know what they don't know. And when they get taught, they learn, and then they move forward and move forward.
That's just it.
But that's the reason why we always jump into the whole subject. Find yourself a fucking mentor. Now, like you said, YouTube has a lot of fucking mentors there that you can look up to.
100%.
You could fucking read books, do something that elevates your mind. But it's got to start to make you a better person. Yeah. Well, have a group. If you join a group of men, right, these men can potentially teach you how to become a better version of yourself, because you got to understand this. And if you were raised by a woman, and again, more power to women, but if you were raised by a woman who provided for you, who gave you everything, who did everything for you, who, you know, never let you fucking, never let you fall because she will pick you up, never let you fall down and she'll tell you, oh no, baby, everything's going to be okay, get you back up, whatever. That's usually the man that's going to turn out to be this guy, because he's going to get freaking, he's going to get supported by a female. And then the females, and then you females, and I'm sorry, but if you are doing this, you're a fucking idiot. These females go and encourage that shit. How the fuck do you encourage an individual who wants to sit in the fucking couch and play video games all day? That's not a fucking man. It's not a man. Get that fucking shit through your head. If you're working 2 jobs to support this guy, just imagine you working 2 jobs to support this motherfucker. Instead of supporting this fool, find yourself a guy that works 2 jobs just like you, and imagine the kind of stuff you guys can make together. Right? I mean, that guy may work 2 jobs, or that guy may work 2 jobs into 1 job into a company that's going to make a lot of money where you're going to be working with him.
Pero tienes que entender también que hay unas viejas que no. Nomás por tener ese mono, that guy, no, I want him. I want him here. Y que no trabaje, pero yo me chingo, yo hago lo que ocupe, pero ahí lo trae.
A ver, encuentra una.
No tan bonitas ni tan jóvenes, pero sí hay muchas.
Las sugar mamas.
Sí hay muchas. Y...
Sugar mamas.
No, pues... Tú te estás ofreciendo.
Sí, pero tiene que estar bonita, buenota.
Esas tienen 5 o 6 cabrones encima de ellas.
No mames, tampoco, güey, tampoco. Este güey dice, no, güey.
No, entonces no juego.
No, but... And then just imagine, these individuals are going to be the next generation of fathers.
Right.
That's fucking scary, bro.
We're going to go to World War III with these type of men.
I know.
Shit. We lost before we started. The moment it gets down to go to war, they're gonna be the first one protesting not to go to war. So our fucking wars are gonna be fought by like intellectual shit or like, bro.
This is why Elon Musk is having Tesla build these robots.
Those are gonna be the future soldiers. Watch.
And then when the other country has the same soldiers and they're gonna be kicking back together, what?
No, like
they're soldiers. They're our robots.
But you see, look,
no feelings.
Right now, more respect to a lot of the soldiers that we currently have, because these motherfuckers are beasts. You know what I mean? They are. My son was a soldier, and these guys do some shit that's incredible, right? So much respect to the military right now. We just don't want it to go to that direction where it's not going to be the top, you know? Because I be looking at videos of the Chinese, the Russians training. I'm like, huh.
We're in trouble.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? You know what I mean? If we go toe-to-toe with these fools, you know?
And none of these young generations want to have kids. Our young generation don't want to join the army.
Yes.
Young generation doesn't want to study to become, to have a bachelor's, to have a degree, to have any of that. Mm-hmm. They think by graduating high school, their life has been accomplished already.
Yeah, right.
No.
And, you know what I mean? It's like...
That's their accomplishment.
And it could be accomplished.
And all the little homies in the barrio, they're the ones that are having kids.
Yes.
Because it's just like...
Yeah. And a lot of these homies in the barrio, no disrespect to the homies in the barrio, they're the ones fucking getting welfare. And that shit needs to stop.
Now the goal is to be an influencer versus going to the army or going to the
Air Force, and look, being an influencer is not a bad thing if it's paying you. If you're making money and you're
influencing on something good.
Yeah, no, I mean entertainment is entertainment, right? No, but I'm saying entertainment is entertainment, bro. Horror movies are still gonna be made. Porns are still gonna be made. Like
I understand,
that's
who do you want if you're gonna be influenced out there? Do you want your children to be influenced by them?
Oh, bro, but there's no control on the influence that gets done.
Absolutely,
it's who follows.
It's up to the man.
Yeah, it's who follows.
They're sending you a message.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I'm like, oh shit. This is for everyone on the panel. What are the top 3 things you will tell your younger self that could help you excel in your life?
I will start by continue studying, continue reading, continue my education to be a lawyer, to be somebody successful. The music life is beautiful, it's badass. I don't regret it, but at the same time, if I could continue being, or I had the power and the money to continue studying to my younger self, I would do that.
Yeah. Okay. Good shit. What about you guys? If you could tell your younger self 3 things that you could tell your younger self that could help you excel in your life, what would those 3 things be?
Ponte las pilas, pendejo. No, Will. Definitely be more patient to be an entrepreneur. Because being an entrepreneur takes a lot of patience, a lot of guts. So you just be more patient because it pays off at the end. Yeah. It pays off not just for the business, but for your life.
Okay.
You know.
So patience, what else?
Yeah. Just be patient. Be more resilient. Study more. Yeah. Study the leaders. Study leaders. Leadership.
Okay.
Leadership.
What about you, brother?
I think would be a God-fearing man, first of all.
Yep. Amen to that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Second, be more focused on your priorities. You know, I spend a lot of years wasting my time versus trying to focus on the main goal.
Did you read my notes, bro? I'm just saying.
And third will be attached to that will be, you know, like you said, patience. You know, that's something we need to hold very closely to us.
Yeah, I will follow up on on you with that, bro. Being a God-fearing man. I, for one, when I was younger, I wasn't. I was just a knucklehead, bro. But that's something that in my later days I've actually learned to understand. You know what I mean? I have to fear that, bro. Like, you have to understand that. I would have told myself to start earlier, to follow the path of my life, to follow my dreams at a younger age. I wish I would have started in my 20s. I would have been in a different place right now. Yeah. I think it would have been more than 3 for me. It would have been start at a younger one, be a God-fearing man, obviously the first. Continue learning about life itself.
Oh man!
I would say don't trust everybody. Trust has been a big thing, and I think I've trusted. In the process of trusting, I've damaged a lot of. I damaged myself to an extent. Work out more, shit. Work out more, definitely. Yeah, no, definitely.
How about travel more?
Yeah, because this is the thing. Not work out in the sense of like freaking 6-pack y todo el pedo. No, work out in the sense of keeping up a better lifestyle, so your ass can get all sick later on in life. Because health, among all things, is probably the most important part that you're gonna have in life.
Eating healthy.
Yeah, because I don't care if you're rich. If you ain't healthy, you suck. You know what I mean? You can probably die. It doesn't matter if you're a billionaire, a millionaire, or freaking poor as hell. If you're sick and you die, you're not taking any of that with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, I mean, those are some. I'm sure there's a lot more than, if I sit back and think, we could probably think of a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
But those are a few of the ones that I think will be
essential.
Will be essential. You know what I mean? Now, what do you guys think is been something that's been the most challenging part for you guys during your lifetime? Like, that you say, damn, this was probably the most challenging thing I had to go through in life. As a man.
Being married.
Becoming a father.
That's a challenge.
About
marriage
30 people are gonna fucking.
That's a challenge.
Marriage is the biggest.
It's very hard to be married and to start a life with somebody else in the beginning, and then to continue keeping that marriage going, especially in the entertainment business, where there's a lot of temptations, a lot of females, a lot of alcohol, drugs. You have a few cups. That fat chick just got fine. You know what I mean? And
nothing a toe pack can fix.
Yeah.
So it is being married is a big challenge.
Yeah.
And then there's arguments. I'm not gonna say anybody has a perfect marriage.
No, of course not.
There's an argument, and fuck you, well, fuck you too. don't talk for 2 weeks, a few days, and that's where the separation starts. Yeah. And I mean, I think it's a challenge. Yeah. I think it's once you have children and you have a wife and you're working an 8 to 5 to continue studying to get a better job, become a real estate agent, insurance salesman, life insurance salesman, or all that takes studying, takes paperwork, takes time. Yeah. And those are challenges as well.
Yeah, the learning process.
When you purchase your first house, when you purchase a new car, God, I'm like, the economy, COVID hit. I ain't got no money for the car payment. No. Oh, the Twin Towers got dropped. Oh, my business just went down. What am I going to do? I mean, those are challenges in different financial ways, but things that happen, it's realistic.
Okay.
So, I mean, those are some of the challenges that I see.
Yeah, and very valid. Valid, I think, for many of us. What about yourself?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. One of them is being fearful. That was the biggest challenge, being fearful because as a father, you always have to make sure that you're going to be able to provide. So you're afraid that if I do this, if I take on that job, it could not go good, or if I start a business, it could not go good, Yeah. But it's only as good as you make it, because you're the one that's going to be successful. You make the success, but the work you do, Yeah. And again, another big thing is always doing the right thing. Because we as men, we know we could be partying or doing whatever, right? But we know we have to do the right thing, because now we have our children looking at us. Yeah. Because they more is taught by what they see than by what we tell them. Yeah. So it's difficult trying to always do the right thing, because we know that they're watching us. We have to always be on the straight edge, and it's hard for us because we're human. Yeah. We have so many temptations. We want to take it easy. We want to take a day, but we can't. We start doing that, and our children be like, "Oh, well, you did it. Why can't I?" Yeah. So that right there. That's the difference.
For me, it will probably have to be surpassing a lifestyle, bro. Like, bullshit aside, I think I was too accustomed to a lifestyle prior to having my children. I was young, but that's probably one of the biggest challenges for me. I was too involved in a lifestyle that I shouldn't have been involved in. Yeah. I was too comfortable with that idea. I was too comfortable with the life. I was making money. I was doing everything I wanted to do. And I think to me that was a life that I picture my entire life being in that process. And I already had, the hardest part was switching that mindset into being a father, right? And that's why I call my son my savior, my little savior, because of him is that I started changing. But it was just it was so difficult when you program your mind so much into what you're gonna do that you almost have a blueprint for the rest of your life, and then that blueprint has to change, and it's drastic change. Everything comes as an after effect, but then those changes begin to happen, right? And then it goes into this new life that brings all to me, bro, like changing that life, because I was a tough guy, right? I went from being a tough guy, being a freaking crazy fool, to changing a life, and almost every aspect of that new life scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Like I said, being a father, being a husband, trying to make ends meet. Now I couldn't do illegal shit or do any type of shit that would get me in trouble. Like, there was so many shit that I had to follow. Now I went from getting that little money. I'm not gonna say not illegal money, because it was very legal, to now having to work 2 jobs to make ends meet. And even having to work 2 jobs is like, fuck, man, I'm not making anywhere near what I used to make. Then that whole process comes in, the growth and trying to figure things out. This is a process, bro, that to me was probably one of the most difficult, outside of losing my father at a later age. But that was probably the biggest impact for me. I mean, my son was the one that actually really put the perspective on me of how to change my life when he was born.
It's crazy how they do
But, bro, I was like, shit, I loved my life prior to that, because I thought that was a life that I wanted, until my son was born, that I figured that's not the life I want. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What? Oh, yep. He figured it too.
Well,
Yeah.
I was about to turn 30 or be.
Yeah.
I think I was in my 30s, and still single, still partying, enjoying
Ciao.
life. Traveling across the United States, Mexico, Japan.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boom, I'm pregnant. Oh damn!
How did that happen?
What happened there? And my son, I'm
drank the
thankful.
water.
Yeah.
Thankful, So those are challenges.
Fuck yeah, they are.
Those are challenges to change from one day to another. And then here's the shocking part. Your first kid,
Yeah.
9 months later, right?
Yeah.
So you had 9 months to figure it out.
Yeah, try. At least
Try to
try and
figure
figure
it
it
out.
out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I figured that out, but I
My first
tried.
son was born at 5 months pregnancy.
I know, bro.
Premature.
Fucking
So
G.
I didn't have that time to let me change this, let me
Yeah.
change that.
I'll be born on my own time, shit, not on your
The
time.
day he was born, I left my motorcycle on the street. It got stolen. And it was like,
Oh, nice.
hey, I lost something, but I gained something.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually crashed a van. I used to have a van, but I crashed when my son was born. On the way to the hospital. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, no, we all go through some shit. Now, let me ask you guys this question, because you guys seem to be very good fucking men. Like, honest to God. Right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's the whole brand.
But you guys seem to be like a good, I think we're a good bunch of men. Now, how was your relationship with your fathers?
My relationship with my father was, I'm going to say it was great. My dad, he's still alive. He's 80 years old.
Amen to that, brother.
He was an
Happy Father's
illiterate.
Day to you. Happy Father's Day to you.
Feliz Día del Padre, papi.
Feliz Día del Padre.
Viejón. He, born in Mexico, came at the age of 18 to the United States with papers, and
Just in case Trump's listening.
Yeah.
he could listen and all his staff could listen. We're straight, But he came over here. He lived in East LA, grew up in East LA. As from what I'm the last one of 4 kids.
Okay.
So my father bought his house at a young age, and with his paycheck, it was paycheck to paycheck. Pay the house, buy groceries. Pay the house, buy groceries. Not in a brand new BMW, not in a Mercedes, a Ford Econoline van that had lawnmowers in the back.
Yep.
That was the van that took us to school.
Station wagon.
Right.
Yeah, that's the van that took us. Hey, come on, we're gonna go camping.
Yep.
Take out the lawnmower, sweep it up, vacuum it. We're going camping in the van.
Yep.
We're not in an RV. We didn't have money to go in an RV.
Yep.
And so, you never saw my dad wear Gucci. Always Dickie shirts, Dickie pants, work shoes. So
Typical thing of the blue collar man, dude.
my father brought me up. I'm gonna speak for myself. Work.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a lovey-dovey. My son, this and that. Come over, you're my champ. Nah, mijo, amárrese los huevos, vayas a la escuela, chinguele, y luego se va a trabajar, y aquí va a pagar renta, aquí no va a estar gratis. So, que video games, nah, ni madres. Hey, 14, 15 years old, one of my neighbors, Tony Ramos, I need somebody to help me carry the DJ gear. All right, let's go. Carrying turntables in the coffin, one coffin. Those are heavy times. It's heavy.
I remember those.
Hey, 20 crates of records, throw them in there, a fucking truss, all these lights, racks of extension cords.
And get paid dirt cheap.
I think I was making like $100 a day.
Fucking, we're like literally dirt cheap.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
So,
Yeah.
my experience with my dad, it wasn't the fairy tale.
Yeah,
lifestyle.
but it was a good relationship.
But it was a educational lifestyle. Yeah. And I think, I love my dad to the fullest, but I think he enjoyed my kids and my siblings' kids more than he enjoyed us.
Oh, fuck yeah. The grandkids, bro. Come on now.
Shit. My dad worked, from what I remember, he worked at Kern's Dog Food in Long Beach overnight. And then in the daytime, he would cut grass.
Yeah.
Bust a shift at Santa Anita Racetrack cleaning until he became a full-timer. but he would do a part-time at
That's
Santa
just-
Anita racetrack cleaning.
Fucking grinders.
And my
bro.
mom will pick him up, and he'll sleep while they're driving to Long Beach, and go back to current dog food, and
Keep working.
Keep working.
Yeah, and that was
So it was a routine. So
yeah, that was a freaking. What about you, brother?
For me, it's way different than Joe. You know, my dad, Pepe Aguilar.
Lo abandonaste, güey, no mames.
Hey, see? And,
Chojete.
and that is actually the actual story of my dad. He got into some illegal problems, and
Okay.
the system caught up to him to the point he went back to Mexico, and the consequences of that will finish his life at a
Younger
young
age.
and
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
he wasn't around. You know, he had a bunch of kids everywhere. He used to take me to. We for summer school. I remember he would take us to Phoenix, Arizona. He had a few houses, and he had more kids, and so he just wasn't the father figure that I wished to have. You know.
Yeah.
But then after that, my stepdad stepped
Stepped
up
up.
to the plate.
Mm.
And thanks to him, well, he took care of us. He was a hardworking electrician to the point he still is. And thanks to him, I got into jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, learned all kinds of skills. And
Good shit, bro.
he was able to buy my first bass. And I got into Music Institute thanks to him. I got a scholarship, and he was able to pay half of that. And then so, you know, I kept grinding in the music industry thanks to that, and the mixed martial artists on top of that. So, yeah, at one point, my stepdad just, now that I learned, you know, regarding all kinds of car, dealing with changing tires, thanks to him, he's the one
Yeah.
that stepped up to the plate to that, you know, thanks to him.
So you had, but regardless, you had that male role model that was in your life, bro. Like that,
100%. Yeah.
that's fucking awesome. What about yourself?
Well, the relationship with my dad was very distant.
Okay.
I mean, it was he was always there, but it wasn't like, just like Joe said, it wasn't lovey-dovey. It was just like, get your ass out, go to work, you know, that type of deal. But towards the end, towards like when he started getting sick and everything, I would sit down with him and I would just start recording our conversations.
That's just
You know,
my brother
and,
does.
and one of the
My
things
dad.
that I realized was that he never had a relationship with his dad, so he didn't know how to have a relationship.
So
He didn't know how to talk to us, and because he told me once, the only conversation I ever had with my dad was when he would tell me, "Vete a ordeñar las vacas o voy a traer las vacas." Go to work,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. That's the only conversation. And he told me, I never thought I would have this opportunity to sit down and have a conversation with my kids. Because I never had that with mine.
Yeah.
You know, so from there I realized, like, damn, that is super important
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
have those conversations with your children.
That's what
You know,
makes-
if you have that opportunity,
Yeah.
do it.
Fuck yeah.
You
dude.
know, just have conversations.
I put a
you
post
know.
on that shit too.
That's why I said be patient.
Yeah.
Because we have to be patient. Because there are kids, we get impatient.
Yeah.
You know, we get impatient. But
That's where, but that's where we're you know, where things need to break, like traditions need to break up and things need to break, right? They need to give out. I, for one, do like, when I speak to my dad, like everybody that knows me at least knows that I had a great relationship with my pops. I did. Like, to me, that was one of my best friends. But he's the one that taught me a lot of shit about life. Like, he did. Like, we used to talk for a minute, bro. Like, with that man was a storyteller by nature. I think that's the reason why I talk so much, because of him.
Yeah.
Right? But he's the one that instilled. He was an entrepreneur, dude. He taught us a lot of lessons along life. But he's because he was very not passive with us, because he was very stirred with us. He was like to the point with us. But he didn't even have to hit us, bro. He just had to look at us. And we fucking, every time he looked at me, fool, I think my mama used to whip my ass, and she said she didn't. My mama used to whip my ass. I'm saying it. She's all like, no, yo nunca te pegué, madre. I'm like, no, me partió la madre, que es muy diferente, right? But my dad never hit us, bro. But I was scared shit as of my dad. I didn't care about my mom. My mom whipped my ass, she whipped my ass, you know what I mean? But my dad, but he taught us, I think he taught us, all of us, bro, but he taught me a lot about life, bro. The reason why I became an entrepreneur is because of him. He was the one that will push you, like, to be greater, to be better. But it's because he had a very difficult life himself. He used to tell us the stories of when he was kind of like what your daddy say, 5 years old, get the fuck up. And by 5 you haven't gotten up, you're getting your ass whooped, and then you have to go out and freaking start working and working. These were the things that were happening on a normal, bro. So he broke that tradition, became more and more into like fucking trying to raise us, where we became better than what he did. At 16, left his house, never went back. Yeah. So these men were built from. To me, these men were built from like iron, bro. Like I think I saw my dad cry like once in my entire life. We didn't see these men cry, bro. Like, I was like, what the fuck? So we grew up with like, and the moment you try to cry, you're like, nah, I can't cry. My pops don't cry.
Right.
I'll toughen it up. Right? But it's okay. Like, as man, it's okay to cry if you need to cry for something fucking serious. Don't fucking go bawling for.
I think I see my father cry 3 times.
In your life.
In my life.
Trip on that shit.
When his mom passed away, when his dad passed away, when one of my nephews passed away.
Trip on that shit.
Yeah.
He's 80 years old.
That's what I'm saying. Trip on that shit, right?
Pero las chingas que me ponía.
Bonitas. Sabrosas. A mí it's crazy because my dad never really hit us. My mom, hi, my mom. Agárrate, hijo de
chica. She had a black belt on whooping.
Bro, like, we used to, hey, for, you guys know this fucking shit. I know you motherfuckers did it. My mom would be like, Mario, yeah. And I knew an ass whooping was coming when I heard my mama like that, right? So I'm like, oh, shit. And then my brother would look at me, he's all like, instead of me like, let me diffuse it, my brother would look at me, my older brother would be like, I stay away.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, perro. I'll run. He's like, ponte la almohada, güey, ponte la almohada. So I would lay down and put a pillow on my ass. My mom will go to town on that pillow. Oh. I bet that pillow hit him, my mama. Right? But bro, like these were like, that's what when they say, oh, don't hit kids. No, I'm a believer in kids need some ass
whip that motherfucker's ass.
I'm not saying beat them. I'm not saying if I can get a bat and bat them. No, ass whoopings, right? El cinto y una madriza. La chancla duele, pero it's like la chancla is more like you're running and drop his ass, and then comes a belt.
Just to trip his ass.
You want to know a funny one?
What? Yo me he hecho looking.
I whooped my son's ass one time.
He said twice.
He called 911?
No. But it's funny that he didn't cry.
Yeah.
You cried.
Nah, we're both
laughing. Yeah, he did. I'm good.
But I took his iPad away when he was like 5 years old. Oh, he cried. That hurt.
You whooped him at 5 fucking iPad?
No. I took the iPad away instead of whipping his ass.
That should hurt him more.
That hurt him more than the whipping.
Yeah. Good night, iPad babies. What the fuck? Like, shit. If my mom would have been like, me das el iPad o te parto la mano. Ahí va el iPad, man.
When we were kids, we used to have the belts. We would stash the belts, my dad's belts in my house.
That's in the morning, like,
tráeme el cinto, hijo de la chingada.
Dude, and right, they used to, see, that is fucked up. They used to tell you to go get the belt, to bring it back, so they can whoop your ass. I'm like, so you look for the, like,
can't find it.
So you know how they have those belts that are like cloth? No, they're like, I swear to God, I will bring my mom with that belt. That will piss her off even more. So she'll go grab the real belt and whoop my ass even harder. That pillow hit my mama.
We had a plum tree in the front yard.
Yeah.
Ooh, they take off the little branch.
Oh.
You hear that motherfucker coming.
So let me tell you, let me break this story. This was on me, though. This was on me. I'm not going to blame my mama for this one. So, I'm Mexico. Las corridas de toros, las plazas de toros, right?
Sí.
Okay. So, I used to love that shit. We're staying up in Mexico. I love those fucking bullfights, right? Fucking a fan of the toreros because motherfuckers dressed up all clean, kind of shimmery shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers look like they were just killers.
They're wearing tights.
I know they were, but I don't give a fuck. They motherfuckers look insane. And they're actually fucking, they're all, with the fucking red cape and the bulls going and fucking shit and everything, stabbing the fucking bull. Like, I'm like, holy shit. When I first saw that, I was like, oh my God, look at these motherfuckers.
I love those pants.
Right? And it's like, boom, they fucking get the bull and then the bull starts fucking tumbling, boom, drops, right? There goes myself, my cousin, a couple of friends from the fucking town. Thinking we're fucking toreros. I was about, 5, 6 years old. No, about 6 years old. We go into the plaza phone, and we get the fucking red capes out. That fucking bull ran right after us. Dude, you have the clowns grabbing us, toreros grabbing us, throwing us over the wall. This is before cell phones, mind you.
God
I get home. Yes, that's fucking old as hell. I get home, my mama knows. Moment I get home, my mom was like, no, she's all like, no. She's all like, ¿Dónde andabas, Mario? I'm all like, Andaba en la Plaza de Toro. Güey, vente pa' acá. Dude, whoop my ass. I still got a scar on my back. She grabbed the cable. And when I say women back then grabbed the first fucking thing they can find. It's the first thing they could find. I should have put that fucking cloth belt somewhere around. She grabbed that shit, whooped my ass. Dude, she fucking left me like llagas in the back, like, you know. She says, to this day, she's all like, ay, yo no hice eso, Mario. It was my fault, though. I shouldn't have jumped that shit. Bull could have fucking killed me, right? But these were the ass whoopings. And the ass whoopings were more based on how, see, my mom whooped my ass not because she was mad at me. My mom whooped my ass because she knows she was very close to losing her kid.
Yep.
So it was more about feelings than anything else, bro.
Yeah.
I think someone
Johnny Knoxville. If you heard this, Johnny Knoxville, do not do it.
No, don't fucking do it.
Send your boys to.
I'm like, send them to like fucking, I don't know. I would say ostriches, but no, these motherfuckers, I mean, the claws and bitches.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. See, but that's when we were kids, though. When boys were boys, dude. And I say, we're at the rancho, and I'm sure your ass done it because you're Mexican just like me. You probably haven't because your ass is San Jose. You probably done it too. Well, we used to go up in the fucking, we're in the rancho. We'd have all the bulls and shit and the cows running around. All right, my dad used to have, like, they had bulls and cows and all that bullshit. And then my dad had the like a pig pen, right? They had shitload of pigs. Bro, we used to go fucking riding pigs. We used to go riding, we tried to ride the bull. That motherfucker wasn't having it. Remember did you ever tilt the cows?
No.
Well, we used to tilt cows, bro, back in Mexico. Holy fuck, dude. We used to tilt cows just for fun because the motherfuckers are like fucking falling asleep or going and tilt them, thought it was funny. And then the bull starts chasing us around. We thought that shit was fun. We had no idea how close to where we were dying. Like, we were very close to dying.
Yeah.
But those were being kids. We used to jump on the tree, fall, hit every branch on the way down, get up like we're fucking made out of, rubber, and continue going. That shit wasn't happening now.
Bull riding at 25, all fucked up. Flying 15 feet up in the air.
Oh, I don't know about that shit. I didn't do that.
Shit.
No, but
hey, they're good times.
We're fucking fearless, bro. Like so I skated, right? I used to skate. I remember I skated off a fucking house.
Rollerblades or
No, skateboard.
Skateboards.
I ollied off a house, bro, and landed that shit. I was fucking a G, I'm telling you. Had no idea how close I was to dying.
Your fucking ankles have been hurting after.
No, like a fucking rubber band, bro. I was fucking skinny as fuck, not like now.
So, how many of you guys done skydiving?
Shit, it's not me. My son always told me we should do it, pops.
You gotta do it.
My son was
jumping.
He was part of the airborne unit.
Yeah.
Bungee jumping.
Yeah.
Bungee jumping after I saw the shit of what happened in Brazil. Not happening. Not happening. I'll be like that dude. They're like, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. That would be me. Fuck that. After I saw that Brazil shit, you're not getting on a bungee. Get yourself on a bungee.
You don't want to do it in Vegas?
Yeah? I don't want to do it anywhere. Dude, like I have the stratosphere has the fucking rice in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Don't try doing that shit while you're drunk, like up in the rice.
Oh no.
I was drunk. I was watching. I was
I know somebody.
Oh shit!
Somebody got some might throw up in the bottom.
I'm sure they did.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't me, but I'm sure they did. I didn't throw up either.
Someone got a car wash.
Fuck yeah. Shit, imagine being walking around you're like, oh shit, you with your fucking data. Got so mad.
That was a big bird.
Damn, that's Vegas. Oh shit. Yo, damn. See, we're fucking, that's what I'm telling you, but this is where kids need to be kids. I remember fucking playing with, how many of you actually play with actual, like, insects and animals and all that bullshit?
Bees, used to catch the bees, put them in down.
Roly-polies. The ones that had a ching.
Scorpions.
Not the scorpions.
The alacranes that you ever play with?
Alacranes, no.
Huh?
No.
Dude, in Mexico we had those shits. No, I used to poke them. I got another ass whooping, by the way, from my mom for that. I used to poke their tail. You know how fucking, the alacranes, they're scorpions. They fucking shoot that little tail up there. I thought that shit was the funniest thing in the world. So you see me poking that motherfucker right there. That fucker's like, and then mom sees me, grabs me, whoops my ass.
Lesson learned.
I did it again. Well, I didn't learn that lesson. I did that shit again. I whooped my ass a couple of times for that. But this is the kind of shit we did.
I used to
climb
think
trees.
my name was hijo de la chingada because every time, hijo de la chingada.
Have you guys ever had guamuchiles?
Yes.
Fuck, climbing the trees to get the guamuchiles. That was a shit.
What's
By
that?
the river, huh?
What's that?
Guamuchiles are some freaking vines.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So see, this is where. How many of you agree with me with this? Kids need to get back to being kids.
Yes.
They need to be.
Let him go break an arm.
There's a guy that I follow on social media. He's all like, these kids are becoming retarded again. He goes, I fucking love it. Let them be retarded again.
Take the tablets away.
Yeah.
Take the tablets away.
Yes, let them fucking go outside and scrape their knees. Bro, like, I came back. I used to skate, right? We went out skating. I fucking jumped off a launcher, landed with my freaking ankle fucked up. They carried me back on the skateboard with my ankle about this fucking fat. But that's the shit we used to do. And then the Salvador will come, which is my uncle, my dad's compadre. He's all like, oh, don't worry, I got you. And then starts to and shit and doing that fucking massage and pop, right back into. Your soul comes out, comes back in, back out, back in, and you're like, hijo de tu pinche madre, until the pain starts going down.
So how many of you guys stole your parents' car and crashed it?
Oh, I did. I fucking ended up in a fucking ditch. Oh,
I didn't crash it.
it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
You didn't crash it.
I got ass whooping from it, but I didn't crash it.
You didn't crash it.
You didn't crash
Did
it?
you get your ass
No,
whipped?
I did. I crashed
No
that
ass
motherfucker.
whooping.
I didn't
I crashed my dad's '69 Mustang.
No, that's a good reason.
I
I didn't get my ass whipped, but I crashed it. Yeah, I mean, a lecture. I was punished for like probably a month.
He's still punished right now.
I'm
I
still
said, I
punished,
guarantee you. He fucking, his dad sees him, cabrón. She's my
Probably,
mother.
you know, but
See, but that's the shit, though.
but there's good things and bad things, you know. We do pendejadas.
I think-
We live the lifestyle that our kids aren't gonna live or
Oh, yeah.
even understand
No.
why we did what we did.
And we did a lot of stupid shit.
You know what I mean? And bottom line is we had a good time.
Yeah, and
We
it
were
made us.
creative. We were very creative.
It made us resilient, bro. It
You
made
know,
us.
I it's been a minute. I haven't gone to Sousa Canyon where the cliff is at, where everybody jumps off the cliff going in the water. But one of my buddies was inviting me last week, and he's like, "Let's go for Father's Day." I go, "I can't. I gotta work." But he was telling me, he's like, "You'd be surprised that everybody that goes there is in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah, most
There's
people-
no kids. There's no 21-year-olds. There's no youngsters that are
No.
over there swimming. Why not? Because people have them at their house playing arcade, playing
Yeah.
video games, playing with their iPads, and they're not out there going out there, you know?
Yep.
I have a 54 Bel Air. I like to go, take it out or like to do shows and do other stuff. There's very few kids that have continued the culture of the lifestyle of the cars, the way the dress of the zoot suits, the gangsters with the baggy pants, with the Cortez. Very little.
Yep.
Why? Because nobody brings them out. Nobody's introducing them to the lifestyle that the Chicanos were raised with.
Yeah. But
So,
even looking at that lifestyle, bro, like, look, I grew up in that lifestyle, and that's the lifestyle that I was talking about. That it was so hard for me to give up. But I'm sure all of us here grew up in that life one way or the other. The part that trips me the fuck out now is become a fashion now, bro. Like, it's a trend now. It's, to wear the Charlie Browns and the Ben Davis and the Cortez. Like, to us, it was like a badge of honor, and to us, it was like you had to earn that shit. Like, you literally got ass
everybody
whoopings
at the Santa Fe Spring Swami wears it.
Yeah, and it's crazy because look, I used to work at the Santa Fe Spring Swami. So when the Santa Fe Spring Swami first started opening up the Friday nights, I was actually we had one of the stands that opened up because I started working at 13. Started working at swap meets, right? So I would go there. That's where I make my extra funds. And I remember for us, like, you have no idea how many fucking fights I got into for wearing fucking Ben Davis, Chuck Taylors, and a fucking muscle shirt or a white T-shirt. That for us was like, shit, you dress like that, you belong to a neighborhood, you get hit up, and then you start throwing hands. Yeah, you start throwing hands. Like
You
that was
had to
just,
crease up your Stafford shirt.
oh shit, yeah, bro. Like the double crease in the front, the 3 in the back. Shit, yeah, dude. And God forbid a fucking drop of anything lands on that white shirt because you got to go do another one. But that was a shit. That's
now all the cholos are wearing Pro Club. They don't want to use Stanford no more.
Yeah, no, fuck that. And it's like, dude, it's not even. I'm not gonna say they're even cholos, fool. Like the way these fucking new kids gang. Oh shit, dude, that shit's like. Have you seen how they dress?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the man?
What's up, taquache?
Yeah, I'm like, isn't the first time I heard that shit? I'm like, hey, what's up, taquache? I'm like, isn't that a fucking possum? I don't. The fuck?
No quema cut.
Yeah, no quema cut. I'm like, they're like, la mamalona. Back then it was like, fuck, we were all like, what you riding on? 79 fucking Cutlass. Dropped. I got D's and I got fucking Danes. Back, front, side to side.
Well, you know what? A lot of homies didn't have the money to have have an Impala or Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
Hey,
They ride with us.
Grandpa's LTD.
So that's the car I fucking crashed.
Fucking LTD.
The LTD.
Vámonos. Hey, the Cutlass, que the Pinto, que the Hyundais, when they come out, the little Hyundais came out. Hey, you know, it was not what you're driving, but how you drive it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? When the Nissan Sentra, the 1990 Nissan Sentra came out, they put Dayton's on it. Man, that was the shit. All of a sudden, it comes out on Boys in the Hood.
Yep.
Wow, who would have expected it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
So we used to, I mean, again, if you busted your ass, life was cheaper back then too. Like, let's not kid ourselves. It was
We could
cheaper to
afford
an extent.
Dayton's.
Yeah.
I could afford
so,
Dayton's.
and yeah, we
No, I can't afford it.
we got Dayton's from the local stores,
Right.
the local ones.
The yard sale.
Yeah, we don't know where they got them from. Don't know. But
No, back
we
in the days, even rolling up with the buggies and the SWAT.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
dude.
come on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Cookie
Fucking
cutters
buggy.
all slammed on the ground.
Yeah, with the Porsche alloys.
What happened? You're stuck
Damn.
you drive through the CVS parking lot, you got stuck at the speed bump.
I said, dude, trip on
Gotta go
this.
sideways, bro.
One of the first cars I ever had, and it was because my brother gave it to me. My older brother gave it to me, and then took it away. Fucker, fuck you. I love you, but fuck you. Right? It was a '72 Mustang GT. Right, bro. I was like fucking god on that car. I raced so many cars with that ride and beat them too. Beat Corvettes, bro.
Was that the big body one?
Huh?
The big body?
Yeah, that freaking those curves was fucking
Yeah, like the Mach 1.
with the two, like the Mach 1, but with the fucking blades in the back.
Yes.
All right, so that one. So the 72, I had a 72 Mustang GT, the Cleveland edition, so I had the 351 hot rod. Bro, you step on the car, the front tires will lift up. Like, it was a powerful car. Love that car. That was the first car that I was rolling on. And when I started rolling on that car, I was like, oh shit, that fool's running a cool car. Cool. But it wasn't even the shit anymore. Because everybody was rolling on the fucking, on the Daytons and shit. And I had those Keystone rims. Remember those things? I was like, what? I have a muscle car. Nobody gave a shit about a muscle car. Everybody wanted either the freaking lowrider or they wanted the fucking buggy with the Porsche alloys.
Right.
Or that buggy bus. Or the fucking Volkswagen bus. I couldn't afford that shit. That was too out of my league. Fool. What the fuck? I'm like, so those were the days where you cruise down Whittier Boulevard and you have a fucking blast, right? You cruise down fucking, what is it? Well,
And then the cop will throw you on the 605 freeway.
yeah.
No cruising.
But see, we had to remember Whittier Narrows. Like for all those who don't know, we used to kick it at Whittier Narrows on Sundays before the cruising on Sunday nights at Whittier Boulevard.
Listening to
That
Lighter
was the
Shade of
shit.
Brown.
Yeah, Lighter Shade of Brown, Kid Frost, Lil Payne. That was the shit, bro. Like that's where, man. That's where I met so many honeys.
1996, 1995, when
I'm not gonna say I have any kids.
Will Smith and Kid and Play came
Kid
out
and
with
Play, right.
Summertime.
Oh no, yeah, no kid. It was Will Smith.
Yeah.
Will Smith,
was.
Summertime.
Mm-hmm.
That was a song to be rolling there. You had it on the cassette. We had cassette.
Summertime. Oh shit, bro.
Yeah.
See, those were the times, bro. And I think,
girl is fine.
yeah, that's where we need to.
Mount
We need
Dibdibble.
to. So generational wise, right? It we talked about that in another pod as well. How it circles, right? You go from one strong parent that makes their life a lot easier for the other for their child. Then the child makes a life easier for the other child. Then that child becomes so weak that his child has no choice but to become strong again and to build that strength again to survive. It's a circle, but if we break that fucking circle, and I'm an advocate for this, teach your kids how to be broke, even if you have the means to support them. Why? Because if they don't understand what being broke is, they're going to be soft as fuck as they get older because they're going to depend too much on the parent. When you teach a kid, like you say you started working when you were young. I started when I was fucking 13, right? Trying to figure out what to do, how to do it just so you can make some money. Right?
Cortando zacate,
Lo que cayera, güey.
haciendo de todo.
De padrote, lo que cayera, güey.
A la verga.
Mandándole pinche putillas a los güeyes de ahí del bloque, chingues. Pero lo que cayera, güey.
Ese es un trabajador.
Sí.
Desde chiquito, but that's the way that we're doing it. Like whatever it took to make money, whatever it took. But the problem nowadays is, what's the number one shit that people say or men say? I want to make my kid's life. I want to give my kid what I never had. Fuck that.
Yeah.
If
You don't know
if
what
your
you're saying.
kid
That don't work.
lives semi to what you live like, he's gonna appreciate life a lot more. So when he gets older, he could think for himself. See, our job as parents, not just that, but as parents, is to teach our kids how to live without us.
Yes.
If your child learns to live without you, you did a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
However it takes, but they have to taste. They have to taste you have to taste being broke. They have to taste how to
Adversities.
earn shit. Yeah.
Frijoles for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let them suffer.
How
Let
to
them-
earn shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine a child, like a kid nowadays. You tell them you got to earn your meal. The fuck? Like,
They don't
why?
want to. They don't want to wash the dishes.
Yeah.
They don't want to take out the trash.
Tama.
They can't cut the grass. They I mean,
And it's
stuff
like
that
shit.
we used to do ourselves.
And one of the things I say is this. And again, you guys, when we say, like, when we're gonna tell our kids a certain thing, or we're gonna say, what would your dad or your mom do in this exact same situation? And the consensus among all of us is probably what? My mom would have whooped my ass if I would have done certain shit that your kids get away with. Your dad probably would have whooped your ass too.
My mom.
And your mom would have whooped your ass too. You know what I mean? Or both. I don't know.
Both of them.
Both.
Yeah. And the shit is, they would have whooped our asses if we allowed them to do shit like that. But we let them get away with shit, you know? And I say we as in general consensus, right? Because we tend to do that to our fucking kids, and then we make them weak. And then we wonder why the kid is calling the mom a bitch, why the kid is fucking breaking the TV because they don't want to let them play, or they took the Wi-Fi. Again, there goes this story, guys. It's a story. I mean, I know it's going push. I don't know how long have we been on air?
We got like 9 minutes.
Huh?
We got 9 minutes till 9.
Oh
Like
shit!
1
Well, we're about to
hour,
wrap.
Let
We're about to wrap it up soon. But look, here goes the story, just so you understand parenting, guys. There was this one kid who they took the Wi-Fi away. And for those who don't know, I work in the funeral industry. That's why I'm saying this. Who ended up taking, this kid was about 12 years old or so, I believe. This happened to a boy and to a girl. They took the Wi-Fi away. Oh, no, for the girl, they took the Wi-Fi. No, for the boy, they took the Wi-Fi away. He committed suicide.
Bruh.
The girl, they took the phone away and she committed suicide.
What?
This is building a weak generation that can't foresee any loss. So you take those minimal things away and they kill themselves.
He couldn't find a Starbucks.
You know? But what I'm saying is, like, shit, bro, like, just imagine.
It's to that extent.
Yeah, whose fault is that? Is it that kid's fault? No,
Parents.
it's a parent's.
Parents 100%.
Like even going back a little bit into what you said about schools suck. But it's not the school's responsibility to teach your kids how to be how to be man. It's our job as parents.
He is a parent.
The schools, and this is what pisses me off about schools. Schools need to teach you how to history, science, math, all the shit they need to teach you, how to become a person, how to become a man. Whether it's a man, a woman. You want to talk about gay? That falls in your household. That has nothing to do with the fucking school. School should not be involved in any of that. That's a
How to do
conversation
taxes.
that Joe needs to have, that Mar needs to have, that Eddie, that everybody here needs to have with their own kids. Right or wrong?
True.
Right.
So
1000%.
I would say fuck the schools. I mean, as far as like the schools trying to freaking talk to your kids about shit. No, it's not your fucking responsibility.
It's mine.
Teach them about fucking math, history, science.
Yep.
Why instead, and I'll put this one out there, why instead of teaching them about fucking homosexuality and all that, you teach them how to fucking
No
be,
mames.
how to be responsible with their fucking money, how to invest their money, how to multiply their money, how to fucking
Do
make
the
this-
schools
Exactly.
teach kids how to do stocks?
No.
No, they don't.
Do they teach
mine
you?
did.
They teach you how to
Thanks
stocks?
to him. Thanks to one teacher.
Okay.
One
one of my
teacher.
teachers.
One of a million.
See, but that's what I'm saying. But
But
it's
did
a
the-
general consensus in
Did the
schools.
school teach you how to survive
No, not
on your
even-
own?
No, of course
No.
not.
Supposedly, the high school education, once you get your
The diploma.
diploma, you succeeded in life already. You're gonna turn 18. You're on your own next year. 90% of these kids cannot survive if their life depended on it.
Nope.
No.
Because the schools do not teach them or guide them the correct way. That's why we need fathers, and happy Father's Day,
Yes.
guys.
Thank you very much. And one of the other things that you guys probably went to before we fucking lock out of this one. Remember wood shop, auto shop?
Oh, yeah.
All those fucking things we used to have back in the day.
yeah.
That's how I learned how to outside of my brother, that's how I learned how to work on cars. Woodworking, that's how I learned how to do that shit. Through those programs that we had in school since junior high. They took all that shit out, want to fucking start putting all this bullshit in. And on top of
Crochet.
that, will not teach you how to survive on your own and multiply your own money, invest your money, and teach you how to be rich. Because at the end of the day, we need the workforce. So they're teaching you how to work, how to become a worker. And so, fuck that. Break that cycle, become an entrepreneur, get your own fucking business, become a fucking alpha yourself.
Be a real
That's what
man.
Lions do.
Teach your children to be a real man.
So we're getting ready to wrap this shit up. I know it's been a while. Thank you very much, guys.
Mario.
Yes.
We gotta find out who or where Las Carnitas.
Oh yeah. This
Where-
okay. So he's getting us hungry again. But what is it? You want to find out the carnitas?
The carnitas, birria, and sushi.
Yes. So
And then-
we wanna.
I
What
know
is
a good
it?
Chinese place.
So TJ.
It's a bit far, man.
So he wants carnitas, sushi, and birria. Best one in LA County. We said Orange County, Riverside County, what other?
Inland Empire.
Inland Empire, all that area over there.
Southern California.
Tell us what the best carnitas, what the best birria, and the best sushi is.
And Joe will invite
Yeah,
you
pin
to.
us out to these places, guys, because then we're gonna go try them out, and then we'll shoot.
We're looking for those guests. We need those guests.
And we're pushing in. Look, guys. Again, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're in the restaurant business, if you're one of the individuals we talked about that came from nothing, made something, we want to hear your story. We want to talk about you. Here at the Alpha Dynasty is real talk, raw talk. We as you can see, we talk shit. But it's about real fucking life. It's about what can make you a better person. If you have a story and you came from nothing and you became something, somebody needs to follow in your footsteps, and you need to show that blueprint to that youngster coming up who wants to follow in your footsteps.
Yes.
I don't care if you're an artist. I don't care if you're an architect, if you own a business, a taqueria, a restaurant, a record company. We talked about Jimmy Humilde. We talked about everybody else. If you came from nothing and became somebody, hit us up. We'll love to have you at the Lions Den. Let's give the younger generation some ammunition so they can continue fighting, so they can become better men, better women, and they could fucking kill it out there. So our future generation is just fucking killing it, guys. Yeah. So if you're one of these individuals, hit us up. DM us. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to all our platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Kick. Make sure you subscribe. That will help us continue growing this platform so we can continue bringing you fire content every Monday at 7 o'clock. Well, guys, this comes to an end.
Yes,
Our
sir.
boy Joe up in the house.
Joe people in the house.
Eddie Dorado.
And your boy Mario, Mr. Alpha up in the joint. Catch you up next Monday. Take it easy. We're going to have an amazing guest next Monday, so make sure you tune in. It is a wrap. Shit. We went over. Who gives a fuck in the podcast? So we're done. Thank you very much, guys, for listening. Catch you up next Monday. Much love. Your boy Mario, Alpha Dynasty. We out.
Dale. Let's go.